I thought we'd talk a little bit today about the parts of a veneer sight, how they relate to each other, and what we see or want to see when we're making adjustments in elevation. We basically have three major parts. We have the veneer, which slides up and down the staff. We have the staff, which is also indexed. And then we have the dovetail that the eye cup travels laterally, windage, or for windage. When we want to move from 0, 0 and adjust our sight and then record our setting, we elevate the veneer. The staff stays rigid. There's an elevation screw, the full length of the staff most of the time. We'll loosen the eye cup, which is the lock that holds the whole thing together, and we'll turn on our screw to go up or down, and we'll elevate our veneer up the staff. So let's say we have a sight setting we're trying to get to that's 40 minutes of angle. So this is how we get there. We use the elevation screw and we adjust the veneer up the staff. We've just passed 30 minutes of angle, 35 minutes of angle, and now we're closing in on 40 minutes of angle. And there we are. So let's say we're going to change to a different yardage that we'd like to shoot a dinger or a X-ring out of. We're going to need to move or elevate our sight from 40 to our new dimension, which will be, for the sake of this video, we'll call it 114 minutes of angle. So we need to unloosen our locking eye cup, elevate our veneer. We've just passed 50 minutes of angle, still climbing, and climbing, and climbing. We've passed 100 minutes of angle, 105 minutes of angle, 110 minutes of angle. Now what we want is our fourth indexing mark to line up with any next staff mark it'll reach. So we need to come up yet to there. Now we have our fourth veneer mark lined up with a staff mark, and that's our 114 minutes of angle. So let's review our 114 minutes of angle. We have on our staff 100 minutes, which is designated by the number 1. We have 105. We have 110. But our 0 mark on our veneer is not all the way up to the 115 yet. It's just shy. If we count up 1, I can't hardly see from this angle, but so I'll go straight to 4. So our number 4 mark on our veneer is now even with a staff mark. It's the next one above 110. We're not to 115, we're looking for 114. Oops, I'm out of focus. So, there it is. The 4 mark on our veneer lined up with our staff mark gives us 114 minutes of angle on our sight setting.